Hey people, it's me again. So, anyways, I made a video a while ago about thin-skinned people, which another way of saying it is like people who just can't seem to take criticism that well. So, as far as that I heard, like from like the No, and then it was like drama alert, that they had about it was some sort of game developer, what was it, like Homicide Games or games like suing Jim Sterling because they got their feelings hurt and all this sort of stuff, like blah 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 blah. It's but in a way, I kind of think it's just that people who are like that thin-skinned. I mean, I kind of say it's like if they can't stand the criticism, then why do they put their work out there? It's the same way with people like on YouTube in some cases that could be that thin-skinned in some ways, that if they don't like the criticism, why they're on YouTube? Why they put like these videos up on YouTube if they can't stand the criticism in some cases? And then this sort of thing had kind of also happened maybe with me, maybe I think it was Barbie back in 2010 that I hear criticize some sort of guy because like he had some sort of stupid story they wrote about like how bad like gay marriage was and all that, and I kind of pretty much pointed it out on something like that, and then he was like nothing to see here, and I think of course I probably should have gone around and done that there, but because he kind of blocked my IP, and then I put like a proxy and posted it again, and just to pester him a little bit, but I was just doing that to make a point, and then he goes so far as saying that he wants to report me to my ISP or something like that, and I kind of basically had emailed him back and saying like, if you can't stand the criticism, then why do you have a web page for, you know, and then go bang your head against the wall because you've been outdone by an ASPE, that sort of thing. So, anyways, it's I just find it really strange how some people could be this sort of way. It's like they've gone through life not being able to deal with like criticism and all of that sort of stuff. But it's getting criticism for any kind of thing, where if it's like constructive criticism or friendly criticism, is still criticism. And that's just pretty much part of life as far as that goes. And I don't know what it is for some. What is it just simply maybe like how people are brought up, whether they're just being brought up by, I'm not gonna go around make it like a left versus right issue as far as that goes, because again there are parents on both sides of the aisle that shelter their children as far as that goes, and those children grow up and then they kind of get, and then they just seem to freak out about all how different everything is and what the whole bubble that their parents had provided for them and all this sort of stuff, but that's besides the point. But it just seems a bit weird that some people could be this sort of way, and then again, it's like there are some people that on here. I'm not saying anybody in particular as far as that goes. That could dish out the criticism and all that sort of stuff, and yet cannot take criticism once it's been dealt back onto them as far as that goes, and in a way, it's like it's just part of something that I probably had to learn to deal with, because especially if there are some people that if you're going to be criticized, you also have to learn to deal with the fact there are some people that just can't deal with criticism for some reason or another. Whether they just simply had live in a bubble most of their life, or whatever it is. I'm not necessarily saying that the way they brought up is wrong or whatnot. But in a way, there's just some people that are just like that, and I think I just had to like learn how to deal with people that are like that. I mean, just as much as anybody else has to learn how to deal with people that are like that. So, anyways, guess that's part of it. Until next time.